Hey, I'm Eye to Eye Guy. We're back at the tank for another of Boxing's Best. Tonight's bout is Molly McConnell, who's 1-0-0 against Tracy Carlton, who's 1-4-1. And of course, we're at the HP Pavilion for Miller Lite Fight Night at the tank. You know, the fight now going into its third year. This fight here, of course, took place November 18th back in 2004. All right, Tracy Carlton is making her way into the arena. She's following her manager. The fans at San Jose are always appreciative of boxers that come to town to put on these fights. Tracy, she's a nice young lady. We talked to her at the pre-fights, and she seemed pretty confident that she has what it takes to go up against Molly McConnell. All right, she's getting ready to go into the ring. Now, Tracy, you know, she's kind of a taller, lankier fighter, and that may work to her advantage. Usually, if you've got the reach in boxing, that is definitely going to work in your favor. Tracy looks kind of loose. She looks like she's warmed up. She looks like she's ready to go. And there's the official. All right, now coming into the ring, there's Jackie Kalin and Molly McConnell. We had a chance to talk to Jackie a little earlier. You saw the most in his interview. Jackie is one of the most famous boxing managers out there, female boxing managers, and she has high expectations for her new young fighter, Molly McConnell. She told us that Molly fights better than most guys she's checked out. So anyway, Molly's making her way into the ring. She's wearing the white robe. She looks pretty serious, you know. Looks like she came to fight. She looks like she's ready to go too. Jackie, of course, she's kind of a hands-on manager, and as you can see, she's right there in the ring with her fighter, you know, to give her some words of encouragement and to just make sure that she's ready to go. But Molly, you know, she's got kind of like a steely-eyed look on her, like she's here to take care of business. Now, Molly, you know, she's only got one fight under her belt, but, you know, Jackie's pretty confident in this young fighter. So, you know, we're expecting a really good fight here tonight. Jackie's kind of checking out the opponent. Hey, the ring announcer's announcing Jackie. They're giving her a big round of applause. I'm sure everybody's seen the movie Up Against the Ropes starring Meg Ryan, which was basically the life story of Jackie Kalin. Of course, according to her, they changed pretty much everything about her life, so, you know, isn't exactly totally about her life. And now we're introducing Tracy Carlton over there. And looks like her manager's trying to get her pumped up. And, you know, fans are always appreciative of the boxers here in San Jose. So, you know, once again, I think everybody's expecting a good fight. Everybody's giving Tracy a big round of applause. And, of course, there's Molly McConnell with the famous Jackie Kalin getting her introduction. And the crowd is giving her a big round of applause. I think they're really excited. Anytime Jackie Kalin brings a fighter into the ring, expect good things. There you have it. The crowd's giving her a big hand. You know, Molly's showing her appreciation as well. Now, as you can tell, this is probably going to be a tale of contrasting fighters. The official there is giving the girls some last-minute instructions. No kicking, no biting, no pulling hair. All those things that girls do in the ring, but I don't think we're going to see any of that tonight. All right, we're getting ready for some round one action. This is Boxing's Best with Eye to Eye. The official's checking. There's the bell. All right, Molly, you know, she goes straight to work with a couple of stiff jabs. Tracy Carlton, of course, is in the red trunks. Molly McConnell is in the black trunks. Look at that, Molly. She's not fooling around. She's throwing those stiff jabs and following up with a right hand. Gotta like that. Tracy's showing some mobility right now, kind of working the ring, making Molly chase her down. As you can tell, you know, there's definitely contrasting styles of boxing. Molly's kind of like the straight-ahead fighter, kind of like a, oh, there you go. Molly hits her with a jab. I think it was a little bit more of a slip, but it sent her across the ring and into the ropes. You know, I got to say, this right now, Tracy is actually throwing some counter punches. That reach of hers is, you know, maybe working to her advantage. You know, right now, looking at it, this almost looks like a female version of the fight between Thomas Hitman Hearns and Marvelous Marvin Hagler that was back in the 80s. You know, once again, that was contrasting styles. Tommy Hearns had the reach, and Marvelous Marvin Hagler was more of a straight-on fighter. And, you know, definitely had power in both hands, and that was probably one of the best fights of all time. But right now, this kind of looks like it. Molly is just going straight in and putting a whack on Tracy. Now, if I was Tracy, I would use that reach and use my height to work the ring a little bit more. There, Tracy's using a jab, good jab. She needs a few more of those. Now, she's throwing some combinations, but, to be honest, I don't think they're having any effect on Molly at all. She's kind of walking right through them. Molly, it's not very fancy. It's just kind of straight up boxing. A big overhand right, another left jab. Oh, man. One thing you tell is Molly's had some good coaching, man. That's just what you call blue-collar boxing, man. It may not be fancy, but it is absolutely effective. All right, well, that's the end of round one. Kind of got to give it to Molly McConnell. She was definitely the aggressor. Oh, hey, there's the ring card girl. The ready-to-model girls are always here out at the pavilion. That's the round two girl, and, man, she's looking hot. Ready to model. They got some of the hottest babes in the valley. Now, here we're looking at Molly going to work in round one. There's that left-hand jab that she hit Tracy that kind of sent her across the ring, but definitely looked like a slip. Molly, she's over in her corner looking all right. Of course, that ring girl's looking all right. And once again, there's Tracy kind of throwing a flurry of punches, but, to be honest, I don't think they're hitting. And then Molly, when she counter punches, they're all landing, on the jaw, on the head. I think, Tracy, she's got her work cut out for her. All right, round two is coming up. These two girls came to fight. The crowd is enjoying it. Once again, Molly goes straight to work. I like that. Not just one jab. It's like 2, 3, 4 jabs. And over the course of a fight, that really starts to take effect not only on the fighter, but setting up those right hands. And it's a stiff jab. It keeps catching Tracy on the chin and kind of knocking her back. Now, Tracy, she's doing some slipping and sliding. She's using the ring right there. She's tying up Molly. They're doing a little bit of dancing. At the club in San Jose, that's all good. Girls dancing together. But in the boxing ring, the officials got to break that stuff up. Now, Tracy, she's got a jab going, but there's no real pop on it. And that right she's trying to throw doesn't have much on it either. Now, hey, Molly's got Tracy against the rope, and she's just going to work, man. You can tell she's going downstairs, man. She's going to the body. And, man, some vicious uppercuts to the head. Tracy is just covering up and hanging on for dear life. What you got to do is push her off the ropes and get back to using the rest of that ring. Molly, I'll give her this much. She may only have one fight on the books, but this is impressive, man. I mean, she is just going to town. She's picking her shots. Jab, jab, jab. A little bit of body work. I'm telling you, the efficiency here of Molly McConnell is frightening. I think she's definitely in the high 90 percentile of connecting. Tracy, she's looking a little winded right now, but at least she's off the ropes and using the ring a little bit more. And once again, she's getting herself into trouble. She's getting into that corner, and when she does throw a counter punch, it's not looking sharp. It's more of a half-hearted effort, and I hate to say it, but she's throwing punches like a girl, kind of coming over the top, almost like a slap. And I'll tell you, that's why it's not having any effect on Molly McConnell. Now, Molly, I'm telling you honestly, oh man, another vicious uppercut. Oh, a big right, another left. Oh, that's round two, and you know what? Jackie Kalin wasn't kidding when she said that Molly can fight as good as a guy. That was impressive. Tracy's manager's over there wiping the blood off her nose, and here's a slow-mo just looking at some of that body work and those uppercuts that Molly's just leveling on Tracy. Oh, and hey, there's the ready-to-model girl. Looking good as usual. Round three. Hey, that's my favorite round, and she's looking good too. Now, Molly, she looks pretty relaxed. Jackie's in her corner making sure everything's okay, but, right now I think she's got control of this round, and hey, that card girl, she's looking good and in control too. Yowza. All right, we got round three coming up. Tracy Carlton's got to work it out for her. I think, she's got to use some movement. She's got to do something because this might be the final round. Oh, man, Molly opens up with another stiff jab. Looks like Tracy's shooting her wad, man. She's just going to town, throwing some elbows. Kind of looks good, but, stuff really isn't landing, and I don't think it's having any effect on Molly whatsoever. She's just kind of pushing her into the corner there. A little more dancing, but the official breaks it up. Molly, I think she smells blood. Tracy ultimately doesn't have the goods to damage her. And Molly, right now she may be just catching her wind, but, I like what I see. She not only picks her shots wisely, but she uses the ring to her advantage. She covers up when Tracy comes in. And right there, she's not expending a whole lot of energy. She lets the official kind of break up, Tracy kind of hanging all over her. And there, once again, to the body, man, those punches are going to start hurting. I'm telling you, I'm hurting just looking at it. Molly McConnell going to work. Tracy Carlton. Tracy is just covering up, man. I don't think she's got anything left in the tank, man. Oh, and the official stops the fight, and not a moment too soon. Tracy's manager's over there, and he's upset. Molly is happy. She's acknowledging the crowd and the victory. Tracy Carlton's manager, he's just going hog wild. He doesn't think the fight should have stopped, but, I'm telling you, the ref did the right thing before Tracy got seriously damaged. Right there, and, we're showing a slow-mo of Molly just teeing off those uppercuts, and you know what? You could have some brain damage if you don't stop that. Molly McConnell 2-0-0. Jackie Kalin's new fighter. All right, this is Eye to Eye Guy. That's another Boxing's Best from the tank. We'll see you later.